Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the We All Juggle Knives channel. Okay, this is probably the latest Christmas video you will find, but you may remember I did a review of the, it was like a model of a broom handle Mauser. Alright, let me roll in about 5 seconds of that previous video so you can see the gun model. This is a toy model of a firearm. It's a broom handle Mauser. Alright, so that gun model and many other firearms, that's available on Amazon. I'll include the links. But after I got that, I started looking at, well, this is from Banggood. Okay, you know them. They're the place that I get most of my budget-priced, budget-friendly flashlights. Well, I just happened to be looking around and I saw that they also had these brick set models on Banggood. Now, this was actually meant to be a Christmas season video to give you some gifts that you could, get to your kids or your grandkids. But it was on back order for a while, so it arrived way after Christmas. But nonetheless, when I saw this, I thought, I bet a lot of my subscribers would actually like this quite a bit. Many of my subscribers are history buffs, especially World War II, Civil War, military history in general. Also, there's a lot of computer games now that are all about tanks. That's very popular. And my average subscriber, I think, is around late 40s, so definitely old enough to have kids or grandkids. And, you might want to get this for your nephew, your grandkids. Hey, get it for your niece as well. I'm not discriminatory. I don't believe this is only for boys. It's for anyone who is interested in military history and models. Now, I would not recommend this for anyone like 10 and under. It's for adults or older children because this has over 1,000 different parts. Okay, so the chances, like if it's a little child, the chances that they lose a part before they finish it are quite high. So if you get this for someone young, you might have to build it for them or help them. I know some people are going to say, oh my God, how dare you show a German tank toy? That's going to make all the kids grow up to be violent and Nazis, and I don't believe any of that crap. I don't believe inanimate objects like control people's minds or anything like that. That's silly. When I was younger, my dad was in the Army, so I tended to play with toys like toy guns, toy water pistols, things with military themes, with, quote, violent themes, and, I just don't believe that military-themed toys make kids evil, and I don't believe that it makes the parents bad. I just don't buy that politically correct drivel. So yeah, people that get offended, I mean, it's a toy, it's a model. Your kids are going to grow up according to how you raise them. I mean, if they're so unstable that a toy, like, makes them do something wrong, then there was something way more wrong with them in the first place. I mean, or like when people say some song made them do something. Well, yeah, I mean, if you have severe mental conditions, then yes, maybe the song was the trigger, but I mean, in the normal course of human events, it's just a toy, it's a fun toy, and it actually will make your kids smarter because having to put this together, it's spatial reasoning. Alright, so that was my take on that, but I want to make clear, this is a model. You have to build this. It starts off, it starts off like this. You have to build, like, put together every single part. Sorry for the glare there, but I mean, this is a very intricate, detailed model. Very, very detailed. Alright, let me give you a closer look at this, just from every angle. See the treads. You got the back. It's quite detailed. Now this is basically like Lego, pretty much exactly like Lego, because the patents, I guess, have expired. But Lego is based in Denmark, and Lego, they have I assume they have certain guidelines on stuff they won't make, so I don't think that Lego would ever produce this, although maybe. But I know they don't produce like realistic looking firearms, for example. Full-sized ones. Right? Like that Mauser model if you want something like that with a Lego kit, you're going to have to buy a different brand because I don't think Denmark approves of that type of stuff. Now, when pricing an item like this, there are several factors. One is the number of bricks. You know, you can't go by the price of the model kit. You have to consider the ratio of the price to the number of pieces. In other words, if you have 1,000 pieces and it's a $50 kit, is that a better deal than a $10 kit that has 100 pieces? Well, if you do the math, the larger kit actually gives you way more blocks than most of the bricks, than most of the less expensive kits. Another factor when pricing models is how dynamic is the model, right? This thing, you can rotate the turret, you can elevate the cannon. It's got an antenna that you can raise and lower the antenna. It has hatches on the side that open, and it has little hatches right here. Those also open. It's got flaps over here. These flaps move. There's a lot of little moving pieces. These even rotate right here. So there's a lot of moving pieces on this. And even the tank treads and the wheels, they actually rotate. They actually rotate. So basically, because this is very dynamic, it's considered more valuable as a model. A third factor is the level of detail. This is quite detailed, you know, for something that's supposed to be a toy. Like if you remove the top of this, the inside, like there's an engine room and controls inside that. This is what's inside. There's a whole little model of an engine with gears, and there's controls, and there's little dudes in there. Yeah, so I definitely appreciate that. I mean, that adds to the value of this type of thing when it's so detailed inside and out. And this thing, it's just huge too. Like compared to other sets you can get, this is huge. That same company, Banggood, they sent me some other sets just like for comparison. So, oops, sorry, tanks crashed. Okay, this is like a cheaper set. You can see how much bigger this is than a normal building set, right? I'll include the link to these smaller sets too. But yeah, you pretty much get a better deal with the big sets, right? Because even though this is less expensive, this is way fewer bricks, so you get way less. So yeah, this is like the king daddy of tank sets. All right, and as I said, they sent me like a whole bunch of these sets. I only made this one. I did not follow the instructions to this. I think I had like, you know, I'm not going to build like 50 of these, so I just like put the turret on one on the body of another. But if you're interested in these little ones, I'll definitely include the link. I think you get, basically with one set, you get 6 of these size. So that's actually a pretty good deal. Now, as far as historical accuracy, it's raining pretty hard here. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but that's rain. But yeah, the history buffs, you know, this might not be completely accurate. However, the advantage of like a building brick set is that you can easily modify it. You know, you don't have to follow the instructions. If you want to alter the turret or alter the front slope or whatever, you can. It's easier to alter than if it was a non-brick type of model. Now, talking about toys, you know, is it okay if you're an adult? Is it okay to buy this? Yeah, I mean, you know, it is a toy, but it's not really meant to it's not really meant to be played with the way little kids play with a toy. It's actually meant to be built. Like this thing takes several hours to build. The point of it is to it keeps you busy. I pretty much think of it as a fidget spinner. You know, fidget spinners, I don't own any, but they're very popular nowadays. A lot of knife makers are making fidget spinners. All it is something to keep you occupied, to keep you busy. So, I mean, what the hell's the difference if adults are going to buy fidget spinners? I mean, this will keep you busy for several hours. Right? So you need to take your mind off things. You just want to chill. I actually do wood carving. Like if I need to relax for a few hours, but I want my mind to still be active, I want my hands and my mind to still be active, I'll just chill out doing like 5 hours of wood carving, right? But this is just, it's another variation on anything like that. A lot of my subscribers do reloading. You know, they reload their ammo, and that's a very, you know, it's a very detailed process of procedures which just takes their mind off things, and it's very useful. All those type of repetitive things, they all have the same effect on your brain. They relax you, but they keep your brain active. So building models, wood carving, reloading, it's all the same to me, and they are beneficial activities, and you know, it's fun. All right, YouTube, so I hope you enjoyed this little overview of this tank model. As I said, I will include the links, and this is banggood.com. They also have flashlights, so I'll include their latest flashlight links too for my flashlight viewers. Stay tuned for many more videos. This has been We All Juggle Knives. I'm out.